Welcome back. Joining me now from the Buffalo Art Studio is Shirley Verico and exhibiting artist Phyllis Thompson. Hi, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Hello.
Shirley, I'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Buffalo Art Studio and all that you have going on there.
Well, we always have something going on, as you know. We are a 20,000 square foot not-for-profit art center, and we include safe and affordable studios for working artists. Phyllis is one of our studio artists. We also have a vibrant education program, and then we have exhibitions, and we feature work by regional artists, not exclusively Western New York, but often, and artists who are living, contemporary artists dealing with contemporary issues. And opening on Friday, we have an exhibition by Phyllis Thompson, and it is one of the few times that we have a solo artist in both our exhibition spaces, and it is because a large view of Phyllis's work is long, long, long overdue, and we are so proud to be able to present. I think it's going to be about 75 pieces when we're all done, and it covers about her 50-year career as a maker, as an artist, and as an educator. So it's really exciting.
All right, Phyllis, why don't you tell us about your story and where you found inspiration through your art for your career?
Well, a number of different areas, but I'll go all the way back to growing up in Philadelphia and being interested, intrigued really by surfaces, stones, pebbles that were a part of buildings, graffiti, even the hot pavement sometimes. And I ended up creating a series of prints that were reflective of those surfaces. There was a real interest in those surfaces, so a lot of pebbles and movement and texture and so on. Mm-hmm. And then later in my career, and as you become seasoned, you have all these years, so I'm kind of jumping from early in the 1970s to later being involved with my, or intrigued really by my grandmother and the sewing and quilt making and yo-yos, which were these little circles, and they're reflective actually in the image that you see there, but the circles and then spirals and sewing and really honoring work that often is relegated to women. Mm.
Now, you had a lot of experience in the 70s with a group of female artists. So tell us about your experience there and the gender bias that you found in the art world.
Well, I noted that, and this was especially in New York City, that artists who were, who made it, you might say, were male, mostly, who were in the, I'll just say, the prominent museums. And the indication was that their work was worthy of being shown. But artists, and I'm calling them artists as opposed to handicraft people, which some folks refer to this group as, but artists who made quilts and crocheted and use yarn to knit and just make hand pieces that could be used on a bed that were functional, were kind of second class, you might say, second class artists. Mm. And that bothered me, and I wanted to do something about that via my own work and my own voice. And so over the years, some of that perspective comes out reflective in my work, but it was really a kind of a subtle protest.
Okay, I like it. Now, Shirley, I'm going to go back to you because the Buffalo Art Studio recently received an incredible grant, right?
Yeah, so we were the recipient of a Warhol Foundation grant, and that's really exciting for us. It was our first. The organization is 32 years old, and Alma Carreo, our executive director, and myself have been there going on 10 years. And we have applied for this grant many, many times. So it was very, very exciting for us to get this Warhol Foundation grant. It is a 2-year grant, and it is for general operating. So rather than supporting a specific project, it supports all of the work we do, things like coming here with Phyllis and going through her studio and helping her select work and encouraging her to be the center of attention. Phyllis is shy, and it's not always her natural state. She's very, very humble, but the work is outstanding. And supporting artists that way, that's part of what this Warhol Foundation funding is for, is to come out and support artists at all stages of their career, help them get exhibitions, help them get the attention that they deserve, and in the case of Phyllis, that is long overdue.
And let's get back into the exhibit. What can we expect from the Evolving Memories exhibit?
one, you'll see I'll call it a kind of survey of visual works, mostly prints and drawings, and actually there's actually an installation too that I have yet to set up.
Got some work cut out for her.
And it's works on paper though primarily, and it's an overview. It's like it's an overview of my life as an artist, you might say.
Wow. Okay.
And that's really exciting and an honor for me
Yeah.
to be able to get to do that and still be alive. So many folks get that, artists have that experience when they're gone. you know, so.
Absolutely. Praise
Yeah,
to
it's
that.
been important for me to let Phyllis's voice come through. One of the things that I really think about is artist legacy and letting the artist control that. You know, we hear about artists very often, or too often, after they've passed, and then their legacy is written by somebody else, and it's written through a lens that may not be reflective of what the artist's true intentions were. So it was really important to me that we have actually, Phyllis has written labels, they're handwritten, they're going to be next to the art. The catalog is not an essay of my interpretation of Phyllis's work, but a series of questions which Phyllis answers in her own words. I wanted her to have the opportunity to control her legacy.
Beautiful. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. And if you would like to learn more about the Buffalo Art Studio, the artist reception is Friday at the Buffalo Art Studio, located at the Tri-Main Center. For more information, you can head over to their website, buffaloartstudio.org, or find them on social media at Buffalo Art Studio. Thanks again for coming in, ladies.
Thank you.